stomp, 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 stomp. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. Side to side. 1, 2, 3, come learn with me. 4, 5, 6, calendar and weather pick. 7, 8, 9, it's circle time. Now we're gonna jump. Jump, jump, run in place. Turn around and then sit down.
Hello, my friends, hello. Hello, my friends, hello. Hello, my friends, hello, my friends. Hello, my friends, hello. Hello. Hi, everybody. Let's get started with our calendar. We need to figure out what the month is, so let's do the monthly Macarena all together. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, and December. These are the months of the year. Cha-cha-cha. After May comes the month of June. Nice job. It's the month of June, but we don't know what that day of the week is. Let's figure it out all together. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We had Tuesday, Wednesday, and then comes Friday. No. Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Still no. Let's try one more time. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Nice job. It's Thursday today. It's June. It's Thursday, but we don't know what that number is. Let's count all together. Starting at number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. After 10 comes 11. Today is the 11th. 11. Nice job. Now, the 11 goes right next to 10, just like this. Ta-da! Wait a second. Oh, silly Miss Graham. Let's turn it around. Much better. Now we know it's June, Thursday the 11th, and the year is 2020. Let's put it together in a big date sandwich. Today is Thursday, June the 11th, 2020. Nice work, everyone. Let's move on to the weather. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it cloudy out today? Is it windy? Is it snowy? Is it stormy out today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Hopefully it's a beautiful day.
Hello friends, it's Miss Pooja and today we are gonna do a story. Brown bear, what do you see? I see a snake looking at me. Snake, snake, what do you see? I see a elephant looking at me. Elephant, elephant, what do you see? I see a camel looking at me. Camel, camel, what do you see? I see a monkey looking at me. Monkey, monkey, what do you see? I see a tiger looking at me. Tiger, tiger, what do you see? I see a zebra looking at me. Zebra, zebra, what do you see? I see a giraffe looking at me. Giraffe, giraffe, what do you see? I see children looking at me.
Hi everyone. Today we're learning about letter J, and I'll be reading Jaguar's Jungleberry Jamboree by Helen H. Moore. Jaguar's Jungleberry Jamboree. Jeremy Jaguar loved jam. Jungleberry jam was Jeremy's favorite. Jeremy loved jam on toast, jam on pancakes, jam on muffins, even jam on ham. One day, a terrible thing happened. Jeremy Jaguar ran out of jam. "I must pick some jungleberries to make more jam," said Jeremy. Jeremy waited until the first day of July, when the jungleberries would be ripe. Jeremy put on his jersey and jumped in his Jeep. He drove through the jungle to the place where the jungleberry trees grew. Soon he saw the trees up ahead. The jungleberries were as bright as jewels. As Jeremy got closer to the jungleberry trees, he heard jazzy music playing. Jeremy peeked through the bushes. What could that be? "Jumping June bugs," said Jeremy. "It's a jaguar jamboree." Jaguars from every part of the jungle had come to pick jungleberries. The jaguars were jumping, jitterbugging, and jiving. And best of all, they were making jam. Jeremy joined the jamboree. He jumped, he jitterbugged, he jived, and he ate jungleberry jam until he thought he would burst. When the jamboree was over, Jeremy packed his Jeep with jam jars and drove home. Now every July, he joins the other jaguars for the Jungleberry Jamboree, and the jaguar who eats the most jam is always Jeremy. How many things can you find that begin with the letter J? First of all, I see lots of jaguars here. Some are jumping, some are jiving. He looks like he's playing jazz music. There's lots of jars, and they're full of jam. Nice job. I even see a Jeep in the background. And remember, they're in the jungle right now. Can you find anything else? Hi everyone. I have some items here that start with the letter J. Let's go over them together. I have a jar, a jelly bean, some jello, a jack-o'-lantern, juice, uppercase J and lowercase j. Now, I'm going to hide some of these items, and it's going to be your job to tell me what is missing. Close your eyes. Do not peek. Okay, open them up and tell me the first thing that's missing. It starts with J. It's a candy. It was purple. It's a jelly bean. Nice work. Close your eyes and let's play again. All right, time to open them. What is missing? It's orange. It's not a pumpkin because it has a face. It's called a jack-o'-lantern. Good job. Let's try one more time. Close your eyes. Open them up and tell me what's missing. It starts with J. We drink it. This flavor was orange. What could it be? It's juice. Nice work. Today we're going to learn how to write uppercase J and lowercase j. Get out your pencils or pens and let's do it together. The first thing that we do with our uppercase J is we start at the top. We start with our hook. But we can't just leave it there because that would look like a fishing hook. It needs to look like letter J. And how we turn it into letter J is by putting a line right across the top. Remember, try and make it as straight as possible. So a hook with a line. That's uppercase J. Lowercase j is very similar. We start a little bit lower, but we do the same hook. It can just be a little bit smaller because it's lowercase. And then, just as we did for letter I, our last letter, we need to do a dot. The dot does not touch the top of the J. It needs a space. Ta-da! Great job. Now, let's try it together. For our uppercase J, we start at the top and we do a big hook. Wait a second. That's the wrong way. Let's try again with our lowercase j. with our lowercase j, we need a hook again, but we need to go the right way this time. Nice. Now what are we missing? A dot. You're right. Wait a second. Miss Graham forgot a few things. Let's try again. I need your help. To do our uppercase J, we need to start at the top. Nice work. And we need to make a hook down. Remember, go to the right side. And then, what do we need at the top? A line. And the line goes across. Nice work. Now, let's move on to lowercase together. We need to do another hook, a little bit smaller. And what are we missing? The dot. Does the dot touch the J? No, we need a space. Great work. Let's do our letter J worksheet together. You can get yours by following this link or by clicking the link below. The first thing you're going to do is write your name, just like Miss Graham has. And then we're going to practice writing uppercase J first. Uppercase J, you start at the top of the line. We make a hook all the way down. Now, some J's do not have the top line that we talked about earlier, but you can add yours. Ta-da! Let's do it up here. So like I said, we start at the top, make a hook down, and you can leave it just like that, or you can make a hook again and have the top line. I like my J that way. Around and a line. Keep it going and practice the way you'd like to. Then we're going to move on to lowercase. Lowercase is the same hook but a little bit smaller and a little bit lower on the line. And then our dot. Remember, it doesn't touch. So for this one, you're going to start at the middle line, hook it down and around. See how it comes at the bottom? And a dot. Ta-da! Keep it going. Start at the middle, a hook down, and a dot. Middle, hook down, and a dot. Keep going. Then, when you're done, we can color the pictures that begin with the J sound. Jellyfish. That begins with J. Jellyfish. And you can color him however you'd like. What about this? Do we know what's in this jar? It's a jar of jam. Strawberry jam. Jam starts with J. And we can color that together. What about crab? Crab. Does not start with J. What about, this one's a tricky one. Airplane does not start with J, but jet does. So, we can color this one. Jet is a fancy word for airplane. Next is bread. Bread does not start with J. Let's keep going. Does anyone know what this is? It's a jump rope. We use it for jumping. That starts with J. Nice job. Let's learn our letter J chant and learn how to sign letter J. For letter J, you're going to take your hand, close it up, but leave your pinky hanging out, just like this, just like we did for letter I, except how we make J with our sign language hand is we need to actually write it. So we're going to practice writing it with our pinky like this. It's kind of like making a hook. So you take your pinky, pretend it's your pencil, and make the letter J. Just like that. Let's try it again. Pinky up, letter J. That's letter J in sign language. Now let's learn our J chant all together. J is for jaguars jumping high. J is for jam, Jeep, and July. J is for jungle, jug, jar, and jeans. J is for juice and jelly beans. Hooray for J, big and small, the jolliest, jazziest letter of all.
Everybody in, everybody out. Everybody turn around, everybody shout.
Hey!
Everybody ready, here we go. Let's do the Pinocchio. Right arm. Everybody in, everybody out. Everybody turn around, everybody shout.
Hey!
Everybody ready, here we go. Let's do the Pinocchio. Right arm. Left arm. Everybody in, everybody out. Everybody turn around, everybody shout. Everybody ready, here we go. Let's do the Pinocchio. Right arm. Left arm. Right leg. Everybody in, everybody out. Everybody turn around, everybody shout. Everybody ready, here we go. Let's do the Pinocchio. Right arm. Left arm. Right leg. Left leg. Everybody in, everybody out. Everybody turn around, everybody shout. Everybody ready, here we go. Let's do the Pinocchio. Right arm. Left arm. Right leg. Left leg. Chin up. Everybody in, everybody out. Everybody turn around, everybody shout. Everybody ready, here we go. Let's do the Pinocchio. Right arm. Left arm. Right leg. Left leg. Chin up. Turn around. Everybody in, everybody out. Everybody turn around, everybody shout. Everybody ready, here we go. Let's do the Pinocchio. Right arm. Left arm. Right leg. Left leg. Chin up. Turn around. Sit down.
Hi everyone! We're going to read A Camping Spree with Mr. McGee by Chris Van Dusen. I know some of my Willowbook friends know this book, but I wonder if you can remember the dog's name. Early one morning at 7:03, Mr. McGee and his little dog, Dee, packed up the camper and hitched up the load, hopped in the Rambler and then hit the road. They drove to the mountains far from the sea for 2 nights of camping, or possibly 3. There's nothing like camping, said Mr. McGee. I know you will love it. Just wait and see. The views are fantastic, there's hardly a sound. Aside from the wildlife, there's no one around. The air is so sweet, you'll sleep like a log, said Mr. McGee to his small spotted dog. A few hours later, they took a sharp right and found a great spot to lay camp for the night. It was high on a hill with a beautiful view of Mount Adams, Mount Lincoln and Jefferson too. But perhaps the most wonderful feature of all was the brook that ran over the steep waterfall. Dee gathered pine cones and branches and logs. McGee made a campfire and cooked some hot dogs. And as the sun set behind far distant knolls, they sat roasting marshmallows over the coals. As the embers went out, they felt tired and dozy, so they climbed into their bunk beds, all comfy and cozy. And while they were falling asleep without care, along came a stumbling, bumbling bear. A kindly old bear whose sight wasn't so clear. He couldn't see far and he couldn't see near. But he could smell marshmallows, sticky and sweet. They made him hungry. He wanted a treat. He sniffed out the place where the marshmallows lay, but the car and the camper were in the bear's way. Yet that didn't stop that sneaky old snitch. He simply tried squeezing right under the hitch, and as he was shimmying into the gap, he pushed up the hitch.
which let go with a snap. Uh-oh. Now that the camper and car were untied, they started to roll down the rocky hillside. The car bounced away on the old logging road, while the camper was heading to where the stream flowed. It flew down the hill in a wild, bumpy ride, with Dee and McGee sleeping soundly inside. They were snoring and snoozing, enjoying a dream, when splash went the camper, right into the stream. The splash shook the camper. They bumped out of bed. "What in the world was that?" McGee said. When he looked out and saw where they were, his hair stood on end, and so did Dee's fur. They were caught in the rapids, but that wasn't all. They were headed smack dab for the big waterfall. Dee and McGee both started to quiver, as faster and faster they headed downriver. But just when they thought they'd fall over the edge, their camper got stuck on a rock at the ledge. So there they were, stranded, McGee and his pup, on the top of a waterfall, 50 feet up. Meanwhile, that nearsighted bear from before was searching for one little marshmallow more, when lo and behold, as if out of a dream, he spied something sweet floating over the stream. But what the bear thought was a marshmallow treat was really the hitch, not something to eat. The bear was determined to capture his prize, so he jumped into the water right up to his thighs. He splashed through the stream to the edge of the fall and snatched up the trailer hitch, camper and all. Dee felt a tug, McGee heard a knock as the bear pulled the camper right off the rock. He dragged them both all the way back to the bank. Then he realized the hitch was not sweet, but quite rank. He spat out the hitch and left in dismay, while McGee and Dee's camper again rolled away. It flew down the path with a jolt and a jar, and stopped in some bushes right next to the car. Dee popped her head out, and McGee looked out too. Had they really stopped rolling? Could it be true? At last things were quiet and peaceful and still. They hooked up the hitch and drove off down the hill. And on the way home, McGee said to Dee, "That trip wasn't quite like I thought it would be." So when they got home, with the sky turning red, they decided to camp in the backyard instead.